This video will show you all about using and caring for your lantern diffuser. This is a beautiful diffuser. It's made with tempered glass and metal. And this cover comes off. And this part comes off. And this is what the inside of your diffuser looks like. And this is what the bottom looks like. So let's start with use and care while I have it empty. This is the ultrasonic plate, and this is what vibrates to allow the mist and the essential oils to go into the air. Every time you change scents with your essential oils, and or maybe once a week, you'd like to clean this out with a Q-tip, and you just dip it in a little alcohol. And just because sometimes some oils are thicker than the others, you want to make sure, see that plate? Just want to make sure that it stays clean and that residue from the oil doesn't clog that up. So again, that's the ultrasonic plate. Also, once in a while, I use thieves cleaner just to keep the whole diffuser clean with a microfiber cloth, and I spray a little cleaner on the cloth, and you can wipe the outside with that, and you could also rub inside the diffuser just to keep it clean. Get to that ultrasonic plate, rub any parts of the diffuser that you want to clean, and that's how you maintain it, and it's really pretty easy. Now, how to use it. This is an air vent on the bottom, and you want to make sure that this doesn't get blocked. So always place your diffuser on a hard surface. I just want you to see there are little feet there that hold it, maybe if I hold it a little further back, that hold it up above the countertop or above your surface. Maybe you could see that way. See how it's lifted? So please don't put this on any upholstery or any fabric or towels or anything like that. Now, why would somebody put this on a towel? Maybe they're afraid it will leak. And that is a possibility if you don't put the top on correctly. There's a little indentation here, and there's a corresponding indentation right here. So when you put the cover on, you just want to make sure you match that up and that is tight, because if that isn't tight, the diffuser will leak. You also have to be careful when you put your essential oils in your diffuser. You're going to, not yet, we're going to set it up first, but you'll be dropping them in. And sometimes people will shake and the drops will get all over. So this is in terms of just keep your surface protected, not with a towel. This is just a kitchen counter. I don't know if you could see. Just a counter like that. That is a hard surface that's easily cleanable with essential oils, but there is some fine furniture out there that could be marred by the essential oil, or a finish could be wiped away. So sometimes you might want to put a clear plastic tray under it, or just be careful what surface you put your diffuser on. Okay, so, and also always make sure this is clean. In terms of maintenance, if you ever see that this is full of lint or dust, just take a little brush and clean it out. It's just, just a good practice. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put the cord in, because if sometimes people will start and they'll fill this up with water, and then they have to turn it to put the cord on, and obviously the water is going to spoil. The water's going to spill. So you just push this in here, make sure that's attached, and guide the cord somewhere between the legs so you can set that up. And then I'm going to take the plug and plug it into the wall. And then we're going to fill it. But before we fill it, I want to show you one additional feature. What's really nice about this diffuser, let me just get the buttons to your side, is that it can be used separately as a night light or an ambient light without the diffusing mode on. So I just want to show you how to do that first. If there is no water in here and you hold the power button and hold it for 3 seconds, a light is going to come on. And this is the same way you're going to use the other diffusers. The diffuser when it's filled with water. This perhaps is not the best lighting to show off the different features of the lights, but I will show you. This is a bright white light. If you hit it a second time, it's a dimmer white light. A third time gives you a candle flicker mode. Isn't that, you could probably see the reflection on my face a little bit, how it flickers like a candle. Then if you hit it a fourth time, it's going to cycle through different colors. So it will work the same way when it's filled with water and it's diffusing. Let me just see if I could bring it a little closer so you can get a better idea of the colors. It's a beautiful orange now, but it's really not showing up in the light. but I'll just let this cycle through. And then when we're done, I'm going to take the cover off and I'm going to show you how to fill it with water and how to use it with essential oils. But as I said, the really nice thing about this is that it can be used independently as a diffuser or as a light. And you can also diffuse without a light on. Say you want to keep it next to your bedside and you want it to diffuse throughout the night, but the light would bother you. You can use them independently. So, all right, so let's diffuse now. We're going to fill this up with water. There is an obvious ridge line right here, and you fill that up. The booklet said you can use distilled, tapped, filtered, any kind of water. For me, regular tap water works fine. And then it says to put 8 to 10 drops of essential oil. I'm going to put Christmas Spirit in today. This is one of my favorites really year round, and 8 to 10 is fine. Sometimes when I put essential oils in a diffuser, I like it even stronger, so I'll put a few more, but let's do 10. I don't even know if that was exact. Maybe it was 11. And then again, we're going to put the cover on, making sure that we line up that notch. You heard it click? So this way nothing is going to leak. And we'll put this beautiful cover on. And even before I diffuse, I also want to say a beautiful thing about this design, I don't know if you could even see the top, is it goes with so many decors, but it's also wonderful to decorate for the holiday. Different holidays. I've seen online people cover this with spider webs and plastic spiders for Halloween. I could just see it decorated with holly berries or with fall leaves. You can do so much with this, and it just looks beautiful. Now, also one side does say Young Living on it. Oh, I hit the button by mistake. Okay, so I did hit the power button when I was showing. There's a power button and a light button. The power button is on. This is on high mode. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see the diffuse. In my lighting, you can't see it coming out, but it gives a really strong mist, and it will last for 5 or 6 hours. If you hit the power button a second time, it goes to low mode, and it will last for about 8 hours. So high mode is when you first turn it on. It'll last for 5 or 6. If you press the power button a second time, it's lower mode. It will last for 8. Say you want it to last for 10, you'll hit the power button a third time, and it goes on intermittent. So what this means is it's going to work for a minute, turn off for a minute, go on a minute, turn off for a minute, and it'll last for 10 hours. So now it's diffusing. Christmas Spirit smells beautiful, and you can do the light function just like I showed you before. Leave it. You can leave it as the default high white, hit it once for dimmer white, hit it a third time for that beautiful candle flicker, and you really have to see this in person because I just can't get the lighting to be, you know, good again. But now you can also, before I just let it cycle, but you can hit it yourself just to get to the color you like. And altogether there are 11 different, there are 8 colors, high, low, and candle flicker. So you can just, you don't have to let it run through. You can just stop it wherever you want. So that's the Lantern Mist Diffuser. It really is beautiful, and I hope you enjoy it.